Всем привет, дорогие подписчики и зрители канала, с вами Локи, мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс Наследие, вы усаживайтесь поудобнее, наливайте себе чаек, берите печеньки, вкусняшки, поддерживайте видео своим лайком, ну и давайте отправляться в наше следующее приключение. Мы в прошлой серии изучали травологию, я собрал, у нас там бадьян вырос, он будет каждые 10 минут вот здесь вот у нас вырастать, как я понимаю, и, собственно, можем забирать оттуда необходимые компоненты. Также, ребят, что еще хотел бы сказать по информации, то у нас будут чередоваться выход серии Хогвартса и Marvel's Midnight Suns, чтобы, так скажем, не затягивать в долгий ящик, потому что новиночек и не только новиночек на канале планируется много, и чтобы все успеть, нужно завершать и то, что было начато. Также в Карателе там еще одна серия. В общем, информирую для тех, кто смотрит кто смотрит Гарри Поттера, а точнее Хогвартс Наследие, что серии будут выходить через день. Так, давайте отправляемся на зельеварение. Посмотрим, что там нас будет ждать. Пока, как видите, 10 серий, и обучение продолжается. Продолжается обучение, мы продолжаем что-то все время изучать. Какие-то новые заклинания, новые фишечки. И, как я понимаю, этого в игре будет действительно довольно много. Так что не удивляйтесь, что у нас до сих пор проходит еще какое-то обучение. Все-таки мы и залетели на 5-й курс Хогвартса. Слушайте, вот этот толстяк почему-то мне очень знаком. Не было ли какой-то... Так, мы сейчас посмотрим. Нет, не то. Надо поменять. Вот так вот.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guidance school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely...
Нет, там ничего не было. А вот.
Lumos.
А это ключ. Это, ребята, ключ. От еще одного жетона Хогвартса. Подсказали ребята в комментариях, что большие сундуки, которые мы с вами как-то уже находили, не стоит сразу открывать, если у нас нету места. Потому что если мы его откроем и у нас нет места, как мне написали, предметы просто пропадут, и мы их никак не получим. Вот как-то так. Так что нужно будет внимательно смотреть. Если увидим большой сундук, сначала нужно будет проверить свой схрончик, есть ли там местечко для того, чтобы получить награду. Так, тут у нас еще один сундук. Здесь у нас письмо. Распоряжение от министерства.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Странно, почему-то показывает правый стик, а кручу левый. Вот как раз таки щепотка бадьяна, который нам был нужен. Походу мы там вкусный супчик сварили. Что аж преподаватель побежал.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp must...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
My parents considered keeping...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
Ага, мы можем у него взять в кабинете необходимый, да?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio.
Ладно, посмотрим.
Keep your potion stations organized.
Так, это мы забрали. Это забрали. А вот и перышко. А вот это что? Светится,
Accio. Levioso.
но не функционирует.
Incendio.
Ладно, погнали к профессору.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Revelio. I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Какой-то прям ботаник, знаете, такой вот. Изучает то, что не надо. Я вот там ту книгу прочитал, всю. Вот честно, таких людей не особо люблю. Не в плане, что они какие-то плохие, просто как-то, ну не знаю, не разделяю их, наверное, вот энтузиазм к всему вот этому. Так, а что это у нас здесь? Целая одна монетка, да? Разблокирован стенд для зельеварения. Ага. Так, а нам что нужно сварить-то? Вот это. Пошла варка, накидали там. 20 секунд. И вот прикольно, смотрите, сам варится, там что-то делается, и мы даже в этом не участвуем. Вот так бы супчик дома варить. Просто закинул все в кастрюльку и пошел спать. Проснулся, а у тебя уже супчик сварен, там все по соли, по перчику, все нормально. Так, пару секунд. Зелье готово. Давайте еще хилочек сделаем, парочку, наверное. Лишним точно не будет. Так. Готово.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Revelio.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Gareth! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Гарри устроил настоящий здесь праздник.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Так, неужели он запалил, что это были мы?
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Давайте прикинемся дурачком.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Задание по зельеварению завершено. Нам сказал учитель, что нужно найти какое-то место. Ну, хорошо, давайте, у нас 14 уровень. Рассказать профессору Фигу о зале картографии. Так, что у нас здесь? Записочка, скорее всего, да? Коллекции тоже что-то интересное здесь есть. Ну, скорее всего, да, ингредиенты новые. А задание-то у нас обновится?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ну,
Sir
посмотрим.
Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Так, нам надо поговорить с почти безголовым Ником.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
А что, интересно, он от нас хочет? Тери-тери-тен. Ну, хоть не ночью бегаем. А то все последние разы, когда мы здесь бегали, всегда была ночь. Опа. Какая-то, ребята, загадка.
Incendio.
Ну, скорее всего, нужно зажечь 4.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil. Unless you accidentally upload baby mandrake.
Вопрос только в какой последовательности. Так, 1, 2. Понять бы просто... А, вот, смотрите. Значит, круг это 2, квадрат 4. Так, это 2. Это 4. Треугольник 1. Треугольник это 1. А здесь 3, скорее всего, тогда, да? Мы раскрыли секрет Хогвартса. Посмотрим, куда это ведет. Просто стоят ребята, отдыхают, и какой-то парень взломал какой-то потайной люк.
Revelio.
Ага. Так. Палочка есть. Герб. И вот большой сундук, ребята. Давайте сейчас как раз посмотрим, есть ли у нас место в снаряжении. Так, у нас, да, 7 из 20, мы же все продали. Так что сейчас должно хватить, а здесь какая-то должна быть интересная вещичка. Плащ факультета с геометрическим рисунком. Угу. Давайте взглянем. У нас еще новые перчатки, но они хуже наших. Так, а вот плащ. Плащ 36 защиты. Выглядит, конечно, он так себе, поэтому мы внешний вид поменяем на наш стандартный плащик. Но плюс защита это тоже хорошо. Хотя не знаю, на самом деле, сильно ли здесь это все влияет. В основном, мне кажется, здесь это больше все кастомизация, чем какие-то действительно влияющие на бои цифры. Но еще одна загадка разгадана. Так, еще один портал. О, нифига себе. Смотрите-ка. Интересно, я так умею ходить? Герб Хогвартса. Странно, что мы его в прошлый раз здесь не увидели. Здесь замочек, а вот здесь что-то снаружи у нас есть. Так, сейчас заглянем. Еще одна страничка. Пока бегаешь по Хогвартсу, мне кажется, тут от задания к заданию сложно как-то за всем уследить. Еще один большой сундук примерно на нашем уровне. Так, ну и ключ, понятное дело, сюда летит. Давай, давай, ключик, сейчас мы тебя отшлепаем. Оп, есть. Еще один жетон. Надо будет как-нибудь в Хогвартс сходить.
Incendio.
Я подумал, что вот это можно зажечь. Точнее, не в Хогвартс сходить, а сходить
Revelio.
и положить все жетоны. У нас еще побочное задание.
Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
А мне вот интересно, если бы мы не помогли Гаррету стырить перышки, был бы сейчас этот разговор или нет? Давай, безголовый Ник, поболтаем с тобой.
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, как ты узнал, интересно?
How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Архитектор Хогвартса. Давай, давай.
But I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Так, у нас здесь снова
I beg your pardon.
скрытые символы.
Rotten roast beef.
Где, интересно, еще один.
Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Спускаемся в какой-то подвальчик, по всей видимости. Блин, ну смотрите, вот антураж просто обалденный. Просто вот реально обалденно все. Так, нужно взять ростбиф. Натюрморт с грушей.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Revelio.
Заполучите тухлый ростбиф. Пощекотать грушу. Так. А может быть, нам на всякий случай сделать вот так?
A student in the kitchen. Understand students. What could they want? Plenty of delicious. Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Они сразу, по-моему, поняли, что мы здесь. Замок.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Нифига себе у них кухонка, конечно. Блин, вы посмотрите на этот горшочек. Там явно...
It smells glorious. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Едим все.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
Элегантная мантия изумрудного цвета.
Revelio.
Так, нам нужен розбив. Вот он, попахивает, лежит.
Disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and, of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arborough Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Она, с одной стороны, какая-то милая, а с другой стороны, такое чувство, как будто она учеников съесть хочет. Так, вот здесь у нас большой сундучок. Не будем привлекать лишнее внимание, мало ли кто-то здесь придет. На инвизике быстро пробежимся.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky.
А, это Финки, это был он. Я думал, это она была.
And you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Жаль немножко, конечно, почти безголового Ника, но это правда. Если ты почти безголовый, то какое тебе вступление в безголовый клуб? Так, смотрите, лес, дома, какой-то вот проход с табличками, мост. Здесь у нас свечи, и нужно зажечь свет.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Так, а это у нас что?
Revelio.
Пока, видимо, ничего, да? Так, 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 так. Ага, я понял. 500 золотых.
Revelio.
Хорошие деньги. Найти место игры. А слушайте, вот это вот записочка, которую мы нашли, она часом не где-то здесь. А, даже так. Я понял. Там под мостом просто видел страничку. Не дотянулся, да? Так, а смотрите, вот мост. Там тоже мост.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Так, нужно найти голову 5 раз.
Cast away until...
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Но он куда-то туда ее, по-моему, утащил.
Revelio. Accio.
Так, а вот это не она?
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
So you found us.
Accio.
This ain't over yet.
Accio.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this?
Смотрим, смотрим, смотрим. Вон там большая.
Here we go again.
Accio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
А, но они все равно появляются, так что без разницы. Давай, давай, куда ты ее спрятал? Ага.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
Accio.
What a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Accio.
Well done.
Ну все, нашли все 5.
Served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm
Он
not.
на Визли похож.
Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, light-headed. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Задание завершено. Охота за недостающими страницами. Но мы узнали хотя бы, ребята, где они могут находиться. Там, где убили этого паренька, отрубили ему голову. И в следующей серии мы уже отправимся сами в пещеру. Будем надеяться, что мы не останемся без головы. Вы поддержите нашего героя своим лайком, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал, залетайте в телегу. Ну а с вами был Локи. Всем спасибо, всем пока.